I've been in outsourcing for over 20 years. It all started very early. In the early 2000s, I was still a student. I was having websites developed in India. At the time, it was almost incomprehensible. Outsourcing to the other side of the world, it seemed crazy. But I already saw something bigger in it. Hello everyone, my name is Nicolas Goldstein. I started my first company in 2004, a marketplace for offshore providers and clients, call centers, IT, and back office. And Mauritius was already on my roadmap with several providers signed up. I continued, I explored all the models, offshore outsourcing, selecting providers for clients, international recruitment, creating local teams by setting up an entity on site. I've seen what works and especially what doesn't work. Then in 2016, I moved to Mauritius, and then something changed. I started working in Africa. I met incredible talents, motivated, qualified, ambitious, and I understood one essential thing: talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not. With my partner, John Benetui, who's also been in outsourcing and IT for several years, we decided to take over Talenteum and transform it into a web staffing platform. But very quickly, we saw bigger. We transformed it into a Pan-African web platform for staffing and payroll services, and it worked. Then came COVID, and then everything accelerated. The world shifted, remote work became obvious, demand exploded. We went from 1 country to 9 countries with our own entities, and we can staff and manage personnel. Over 90% work remotely for the European market. 50% are engineers, and 50% work in the back office, sales, marketing, finance, or accounting. Our clients are growing, and so are we. Since 2020, we've been doubling our turnover. In 2022, we received a buyout offer from an American leader. We could have sold, but we refused. Because we wanted to stay free, build something meaningful, and create our own story. We received recognition, were ranked among the fastest growing companies in Africa by the Financial Times. But deep down, we felt something changing, the arrival of AI. And then we had a realization. If we do not undergo a transformation, we will simply disappear. So we made a difficult choice. Slow down, step out of our comfort zone, rethink everything. Back in 2024, we joined the prestigious Stanford program, specifically the Stanford Transformation Program in Africa. My business partner went to Silicon Valley and he came back completely transformed with a very simple idea. We can no longer think times 2, but we must think times 10. At first I doubted because this mindset is demanding, especially in complex environments like ours. But finally, we made a radical decision: start from scratch. And that's how Breedj was born. A new next-generation platform based on artificial intelligence, a simple tool to connect companies to talent everywhere in the world, and we're starting with Africa. Today, it's over 40,000 talents, dozens of professions, companies of all sizes in several countries. But for us, it's not just a